Hello and welcome back to another Pilates with Jade. Today we have a 10-minute intermediate level glute workout using a booty resistance band. If you don't have a booty band, that's all good. You can do this workout without one. Just follow along without the band. That is all you need though, so whenever you're ready, let's get straight into it. Okay, so we're starting on our backs with our knees bent, feet hip distance apart, and the band around our legs just above the knees. We're warming up our glutes today with some pelvic curls. So holding the knees hip distance apart, as you exhale, squeeze through the glutes and start to peel up off the mat one vertebrae at a time. Take a deep breath in at the top, and as you exhale, start to peel back down one vertebrae at a time. So it's an exhale on the way up, an inhale to hold, and an exhale on the way down. Really focus on squeezing through the glutes and making sure you're pressing the feet into the mat but keeping the arms nice and relaxed here. Good. Really try and articulate through the spine. We're trying to peel up off the mat one vertebrae at a time, making sure we're really controlling the lift and the lower here. Doing really well. We just have a couple more. Keep squeezing through the glutes, making sure we're also bracing through our core. So keeping tight at the front, as well as squeezing through the glutes to lift and lower. Good. Let's just go for one more here, and we're going to hold the hips up in our bridge position. So one more time, peeling up into your bridge, squeeze through the glutes, hold the hips high. We're going to exhale, open the knees slightly, and inhale, bring them back to hip distance. We've got 3 of these, followed by 3 dips. We inhale, dip, exhale, lift. Inhale, dip, exhale, lift. One more, and then we're back to openings. 3 openings, exhale, open slightly, inhale, bring it back. And then 3 dips. Inhale, dip, exhale, lift. So just keep going in your own time. 3 openings followed by 3 dips. As you're doing your openings, try and keep the hips high, squeezing through the glutes, just moving the knees slightly out and back to hip distance. And as you do your dips, really focus on keeping the core tight at the front and squeezing through the glutes. Good, doing really well. Finish off the one you're on and then carefully lower yourself back down onto the mat. Taking the arms up towards the ceiling now, making it a little bit harder. Let's exhale, squeeze through the glutes, lift back up into the bridge. We're going for some small little pulses now. So really squeeze the glutes and pulse those hips up and up. Just a few more. Good, and let's hold in our bridge for 10. Good, 5 seconds on the clock. 3, 2, 1. Take the arms down to the mat and carefully lower back down one vertebrae at a time. Hug those knees into the chest. And then we're going to make our way up to standing and do some squats. So make your way up. We're going to have the band around the legs just above the knees, maybe a little bit higher than you had the band just before. Making sure the feet are out wide, a little bit wider than hip distance apart, with the toes pointing slightly outwards. We inhale, squat, and exhale, lift. Making sure here that you've got your chest open and shoulders down. And I don't mind what you do with the arms. I like to use my arms. I feel like it helps me stand up nice and tall when I take them to my side, but you can keep them out in front or keep your hands on your hips, whatever you prefer. Just a few more here. Really squeeze through the glutes to lift to standing. Inhale, exhale. Deep breaths. Let's take the hands behind the head. We've got pulses down nice and low. Really stick the butt out here. We want it nice and low. Just for 3, 2, 1. And coming up to standing. Nice work. From here, we're going to go into some crab walks. So hinge your hips back slightly. We're only about halfway down here, not our full squat. And we're taking steps out to the side, 1 foot at a time. When you get to the end of your mat, go back in the other direction. Again, with your arms, you can have them on your hips or hands out in front, whatever is more comfortable for you. Keep tight through the core. Keep squeezing through the glutes. And we want to keep the resistance on the band the whole time. Good. Just a few more of these. Really make sure you're still hinging forward slightly at the hips and that you've got that slight bend, about half squat position at the knees. Good. Coming into the center of your mat now, let's shift our band around our shins just above the ankles. We're going to take 3 pulses down into a squat. And then shift to one side, just slightly lifting up the leg and alternating sides here. So squeeze through the glute as you lift the leg out to the side, standing up nice and tall on your supporting leg. Good. Keep the hands out in front or take them out to the side as you stand. I find that helps best with balance. Find a spot in the room that you can focus on as well, just to help as you come onto the one leg with your balance. Really squeeze through the glutes. I know these ones are tough. Keep breathing. 3 pulses, and then we lift to stand. Good. On your next one, we're going to try small little pulses with the leg now. Just tiny little pulses. Really squeeze through the glute. Good, and let's swap to the other side. Little pulses. Good, make sure the supporting knee is relaxed and you're not locking back at all. Good. From here, let's bring that band back up around the legs, just above the knees. And we're going to go for little side steps. So taking a half squat, we exhale, tap one leg out to the side, and inhale, bring it back. So your weight should be completely over the supporting leg so that you can freely move the working leg without having any weight on that foot. Good. So exhaling to tap and inhaling to bring it in. Keep tight through your core and make sure you're holding that half squat position here. So you should have a bend at the knees and a hinge at the hips. Nice. Let's swap to the other side. Little taps. Exhale, tap. Inhale, bring it back. Keep that hinge. Keep that half squat. Squeeze the glute to tap. Good. Just a couple more. Nice work. And then let's finish off 10 seconds with our low pulses. So hands behind the head. Nice and low. Stick the butt out. Squeeze the glutes. Just for another 3, 2, 1. And finish it off. Nice work. Give your legs a shake. Get rid of that booty band. We're going to finish off with a couple of stretches. Nice work. Feet hip distance apart. Shoulders down and back. Exhale. Let's take a roll down stretch. Rolling down one vertebra at a time. Taking the hands towards the mat. Eyes looking in between the legs here. Grabbing onto the elbows with both hands. Just gently rock from side to side. Really allow your body to hang over the legs. Deep breaths. Enjoy this stretch out. Good. Take the hands down to the mat now, and as you exhale, bend through one leg slightly, increasing the stretch down the opposite side, and swap to the other side. Exhale to bend, feeling that nice stretch down the opposite side. Good. And returning to the center, exhale, roll back up one vertebrae at a time, returning to standing and rolling the shoulders down and back. That brings us to the end of this workout. Thank you so much for joining me. If you liked this workout, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. Leave any feedback in the comments below, and for more content from me, follow me on Instagram at Pilates with Jayde. Thanks guys, see you next time.